Hello, Aries. Welcome back to the channel. Aries, the Emperor here. I am back with another general reading for all of my Aries collective. If you guys are new here, welcome. This is an all Aries channel for all of my Aries placements. Okay, cross watchers, you are welcome as well. But just take in mind, this reading may or may not resonate with you, and that is just fine. Never feel the need to force the reading. Thank you to all of you guys who like, subscribe, share, comment, donate, book personal readings, shop the website, um, support my second channel, Kiss My Cosmo, where I read for all 12 signs. I want to start reading here at the table. I don't know yet. I want to upload on Kiss My Cosmo, but I may just start doing both here and occasionally going in the other room to upload. But we're going to get into this read and see what messages come out for you guys. I just had a feeling like, let's see why people mention your name. Why are you brought up so much, Aries? Or why you always in people's minds? Okay, rent free. All right, let's see what comes out for you guys. I am working to get both personal readings and candle orders out to you guys as well. All of my information is in the description box located down below if you would like to connect. All right, so let's get into it. Let's not waste no time. Let's get right into it. And I owe you guys a second reading. I know I went live yesterday, but I got so busy I didn't get an opportunity to hop back on here before the end of the night. So my apologies. I'm gonna do a daily double for you guys. All right, so just tune in. All right, let's get into it. Why do people mention Aries spirit? Why is Aries? Ooh. Looks like a lot of reasons. Why is Aries? And look, y'all, the Seven of Swords popped out. Oh, wow. Ooh, okay. Let's reshuffle. Look, I can't make this up. Let's get into it. Nine of Cups. People think that you're lucky. People think that maybe you have some type of advantage that others don't. And people may feel away. They may feel rejected by you. Or it's just like once you separate from people and you really get back in your bag, when you really get back to yourself is when you really thrive. You could be someone's crush, or this is like a wish of some sort that someone wishes that they could have with you or have you, or, you know, just your ability to be able to go through things and bounce back, you know, and not even show it, you know, even though we all have moments where we may break down, you know, we're all human, regardless of how spiritual we are. You know, that's why it's a battle day in and day out here, and you handle that very well. That's why people mention you. You're something to talk about, literally. You stay in good spirits regardless of what's going on. The Emperor. You on your shit. Boss shit. You're not taking any shit. Is take it how it resonates. The Emperor energy here is just the energy that you cannot deny. It is you. And I may have said yesterday in the live, you know, I read somewhere, it said that you have to be okay with not being liked in this world. You know, you're not going to get along with everybody. Friends, family, significant others, I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying here? But don't ignore who you are, because the authority that you carry is very necessary in the universe. It's very necessary in this world. People need to hear this. People need to understand this about you, you know, that you have boundaries as well. And like I said, you're not going to take no shit as well. Respect you, and you're going to give respect back, period, is what the Emperor is saying here. It's like people may feel like they can't tell you nothing. Maybe they can't, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you are listening, but at the same time, you still taking in what you need to take in your heart of hearts, and how you feel about your life and decisions that you need to make for that. Don't ever ignore that, but don't ever be too big, you know, to be teachable and learnable, but just from the right energies. Take what you need, let the rest of that shit go in one ear and straight out the other, is what the Emperor gonna do. The Emperor fight wars, baby, not battles. It's for the greater good. for a greater cause, your higher self, and you bringing that out of others as well, whether they like it or not. Eight of Cups. Like I said, sometimes you got to walk away and not be afraid. You know, this your path to walk, and you got to figure that out on your own, literally. You know, nobody's here to save you. And a lot of you guys may be to the point of that and realizing that, you know, people that you thought you could depend on are not dependable. They're more judgmental type energy. You know, they want to tell you how to do this and do that and dictate this and dictate that. And you don't push and pry into others and do them like that. So people may feel away because you have walked away, or you have plans to walk away, you know, or you are searching for something better or outside of them, outside of the box. And I meant to bring it up earlier. I hate to get sidetracked. It's been raining all day, so I wanted to open that window for y'all. I love the rain. I love doing readings in the rain. What else, Spirit? People be mad when shit don't work out with you. The Page of Swords, they say they still keep a little eye on you in some way, shape, or form here, whether they done blocked you or you done blocked them. Please believe, some way, shape, or form, somebody is still inquiring about you, mentioning you, speaking on you, using your ideas, using what you told them, what you taught them, you know, your mannerisms, and applying it to their personal lives. People watch you quietly. They don't want you to know. And a lot of times, hell, like I say all the time, they don't want to give you your flowers, but they want to use them. They want to smell them. The Hanged Man. Pisces energy. You got an energy about you. When your mind is made up, it's made up. You know, when you change and grow into something else, it's just like an energy where you don't return back to that. And people can see the change. People can see the difference, whether it's something negative that they see in you or something positive. But it's clear. Your mindset is something that cannot be tweaked and cannot be fucked with. You know what I'm saying? It's that strong, and that's how strong of a hold that spirit has on you. And that's for good reason, because you had to step out on the chopping block before anybody else in these 12 houses. So that alone can be traumatic. You know what I'm saying? And that alone, just think about it. A lot of times where you felt alone and people don't understand you, it's because of that. They have to follow after you. So you are the one, like I said, that was first out there. The first, I don't want to say wanderer, but wanderer, drifter, just the first to roam, the first to put your hand in the fire, even though you are the fire, you know what I'm saying? But you're the first that was put out there to have to experience that. So a lot of the things that you know within yourself and have learned have probably been self-taught. Like I said, you've probably gone through a lot alone as well, and people not just really understanding and being able to be there for you the way that you're able to understand and be there for them. You know what I'm saying? So that may irk people. You know, and people are delusional as far as what they expect you to do for them, but they don't have a plan to do the same back for you. So they're lost. But they still talk about you. They still feel about you. They still think about you. Death, even if it had to end. It's like spirit always finds a new way for you, a new outlet, a new avenue of some sort, a new chance. Not just to get it right, but, you know, you could be down here today, somebody else up here, and next thing you know it, you up here with it. And people don't even understand how you went about going through and dealing with that. But, you know, like they say, God gives his toughest battles, you know, to the top warriors. And you are that, a warrior, literally, in the zodiac. You're the emperor. You're the god of war. You know what I'm saying? So there may be times where you're confrontational, or it may seem like you're being confrontational. but you really straightforward, you direct, you know, there's no way around it, especially if you like an Aries sun, especially if you an Aries moon, you don't play about your goddamn emotions, period. You're not finna come over and play with me like that, because we can act like, what they say, we can act like gentlemen, or we can get into some gangster shit, Aries. That's the definition of you. You want to end this? Okay. All right. And then Scorpio, this is Scorpio energy. You are the lower octave. Scorpio is the higher octave, like your big brother. But you're both co-ruled by Mars, even though Scorpio shares Pluto as well. You all Mars. You all fire. Scorpio has a bit of a mystique to it. A little bit of secrecy. Harboring emotions. Not to say harboring emotions. Can be spiteful, you know, especially if this is like a low vibrational type of Scorpio energy that's working through Mars. But we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. You don't mind being alone, you know, like I said, you a sign, you are an independent sign, you're a cardinal sign, you know, so you move to the beat of your own drum. And you get, I feel like, your best ideas when nobody is around. You know, when you don't have all those distractions and unnecessary influences, you know, pushing themselves onto you. You know, other people's situations can affect your energy very strongly. So just remember that who you connecting to and who you letting connect and latch on to you is very important here, that you make sure that you take your time and get that up off of you if necessary, so you can think clearly, hear clearly, and see clearly, right? Page of Wands, Aries energy. I like to look at this as a young fire sign, a young energy, you know, a fiery energy, full of life. I don't care what age you are, you know, but still has the means and the wherewithal to create whatever that is necessary. You, even if it's just you surviving out here, right? You're going to get by. I can't get that Super Bowl performance out of my mind, y'all. Y'all watch the Super Bowl? Kendrick Lamar? That A minor, that part, like, take me out every time, bro. I swear. We got the Two of Wands, Aries energy. Aries energy, like I said here. Look what he's holding. The world, Craig. The world. Some of y'all might be security. And that could be actually what you do for a living, or just other people's security. And when you lose security, how do you feel? Insecure. You know, you're worried. You know, you could, people could really feel like they have lost their security blanket when it comes to you. Like, you are the security blanket. People could be intimidated by what you can come up with or what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Even if you've done it or not. You know, it's just that simple here. People see things in you before you see it in yourself a lot of times here, because you are that humble and you don't take yourself so serious. You know what I'm saying? You're really a child at heart. But at the same time, like I said, you know, you're not finna let people play with you like that. You know, you are somebody who is a prolific figure. And if you don't feel like that, you need to start moving like that. Whether it's in silence, it's not something that you have to say out to people. You know, it's a movement, like I said here. People gonna perceive you how they want to anyways. Five of Swords. So you might as well suit up. You got people jealous of you, people envious of you talking about you, people mad at you. People feel like you may have turned your back on them. Or these are people that expect you to chase them after them turning their back on you. This could be energies where people try and make it harder on you on purpose. and try and call it something else. The Magician. But you don't, you're going to make what hard? What man tries to make hard for you, Spirit is going to open up and make easy for you. You know, it's just all up to you and where you are in life at this time here. But this is the Master Manifest. You got the Emperor and the Magician out here. Who finna play with that? You know, people could think that you a trickster, you know, or this an energy where people that have painted illusions and just manipulative as well here, because the Five of Swords next to the Magician is somebody who is not on the straight path, you know, and this is very well energy that may be wanting you to fall off of your path, or wanting to interrupt you in some way, shape, or form here. And the Magician is much stronger than that, especially mentally here. Been there, done that, wrote the book. I'm not saying that you out here manipulating people, but you seeing people for their works. All right, give me one more, Spirit. And then I'm going to end this reading, and we're going to hop right into the next one. We got the Eight of Swords. Like I said, you're not playing victim in anybody's story. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to stay in that same... When somebody see you today, 6 months from now, you're a total different person. And that shocks the hell out of people. You know, you're not sitting in the same space. You're not doing the same things. Hell, you're probably not even around the same people anymore. And that alone is enough for somebody to talk about. You know, maybe you were timid at one point or shy, but you've gotten out of that. Maybe you were in your head at one point in time, but you've gotten out of that. You're getting out of that. Maybe you did feel damaged at one point, but you're healing. You're getting out of that type energy here. And I feel like people are speaking on that. You like the comeback kid. You like the underdog. You're the youngest in the zodiac. So just think about how people treat their kid brother or you know, you're not ready for that. Slow down a little bit. You know, until you get out there and you show and prove, and then you big dog, you top dog, always. And I'm going to leave this reading here. As promised, I'm going to come back with a second one for you guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. Ciao, loves.